So the other thing that that I struggled with too was, as I was recording the album, the problem that I see as a problem now, I was showing too many people, because everyone had their opinions, and I had my opinion, and they had their opinion of how the album should sound. I'm thinking, and I recorded a fair bit of the album at that point, and I was listening to what people were saying. And then I thought, and then I stopped the process, and I thought, this is not me. This is totally not me. Like, all I'm doing here is I'm trying to please other people by doing what they think. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do what I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to put it out there. Whatever. And there's some close friends of mine that really encouraged me to sort of see that as well. Because it was like, you know what, man, just do what you do. People are going to appreciate it. People are going to hate it. Some people are going to appreciate it. Just do it. And then, so I thought, you know what, they're right. I'm just going to do it. So I did it, recorded it, did it my way. Exactly the way I wanted to do it. And, that it is what it is. That album. So that was probably the hardest thing, I've got to say, out of everything. Putting yourself out there and doing it. And having that acceptance thing. We all strive to be accepted, in the community, in one way or the other.
Very true.
But
and especially in the industry of music where it's based on rejection.
Yes, exactly.
It is,
People knock you down like that. So, my advice for young guys out there is, and the one thing I learned, and the album, it's only 3 years old, 3.5 years old, 4 years, whatever it is. I've lost track of time now. But the thing is, you're going to struggle with things like that, and my advice to you is just go with what you think represents you the best. Because the other thing I struggled with, doing the master classes, and that was a constant fight, in my head as well. Like, what have I got to offer them? Really, we're gonna sort of get together. I'm gonna get 10 guys in a room, and then, I'm gonna sort of just talk. But then I thought. Once again, I thought, you know what? There's people out there that might want to hear what I've got to say, and that are keen on sort of learning what I've sort of figured out over the years, and my concepts. And I did one, and it was like great. I got a great response from it. I thought, you know what? I'm going to just take it around and I'm going to do it. I must have done probably about 42, 43. Close to, I can't remember the number to be quite honest.
Oh wow.
Between 40 and 50 classes around Australia. So that was great, for me as well, and that really encouraged me to sort of continue and keep on it. So that was a great thing as well.
That's fantastic. Actually, funny you were talking about your how hard it was to put your album out. One of my favourite songs on that album is Mr. Negative.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's just fantastic. I listened to it, I was like, oh man, that's so cool. It's just so you don't expect it to come out with the horns and stuff like that. I was like, oh man, it just had that cool that motif. I love that song.
Thanks, man. No, that was a cool sort of progression to sort of not progression, the word I was looking for, but it was a cool process. Of writing when I was sort of I just remember that sort of took about 3 days, that song. A lot of the other songs were just like bang bang bang. But that one was like just a sort of work in progress, and I did a day, then I'd leave it for a couple of days, and I'd do another day, and it's probably I love that song too. It's a cool tune and stuff like that, and it's just one of those songs that I like listening to on the album and stuff. It was a good moment when I released the album. It was quite exciting and stuff, and I'm hoping to release a new one this year.
That's awesome.
Because I've got a whole bunch of tracks that I've written that are just sitting there, just ready to be recorded. Drums and stuff like that. So I'm really, really looking forward to just getting back in there. Once the show's done, with the voice and stuff, I'm just going to get back straight into it and get back into the clips and stuff, because I've been neglecting that a lot lately. As you probably know. So the show takes up 6 months of my life and every year, so and it's pretty full on. So hopefully this will be the start.
That's incredible.
This will be the start of many more for the rest of the year.
Yeah. So what's coming up for you in the next 6 months? So you're gonna finish the show, and is there anything that the viewers should look forward to or keep a keen eye out for?
Yeah. Okay. Well, as soon as we finish the show, we're going on tour with The Voice, and that's minimal run. We're doing all around the country and stuff, all the main arenas. But once that's done, I'll be getting straight back into doing the clips again, and I've got a new topic for a masterclass that I'm going to be doing a whole new run for as well. And without a question of a doubt, I've got to finish this album.
Yeah,
it's been too long, and hopefully that'll sort of take me through the rest of the year. The 6 months. Yeah.
Awesome. So where can we find out about what's coming up for you? And
okay, well, I'm forever on Facebook, so I use Facebook for purely just marketing and stuff like that, and my website as well, www.michaeldolcemusic.com.
Awesome.
And if you guys are interested in viewing the lessons, you can subscribe. You get the password, get in into the back of the website, and go through lessons there. They're all transcribed with videos and stuff.
I've done that personally. It's great. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
That's awesome. Any final thoughts or anything you'd like to say before we wrap up?
Thanit's for having me, for starters.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thanks so much, man.
Thanks, man.
You've been such a great...
Absolute pleasure, and it's a great thing that you're doing. So
thank you.
Helping the independent artists and stuff. I'm all about that. And guys, if if there's one thing that you could sort of take from this, even get yourself a YouTube channel if you don't have one already. That did wonders for me. Just get yourself out there as much as you can with the internet. It's there's no limit to what you can do on the net. So the best way and the best form of getting across to people, from the other side of the world, and it's worked for me. So
fantastic. Michael Dolce, guitarist on The Voice. Check out his last album and look forward to a new one coming soon.
Thanks, mate.